Triple H suspends Charlotte Flair for brutally attacking Jade Cargill backstage. Has the queen of World Wrestling Entertainment finally gone completely off the deep end, or did she just deliver the most shocking corporate headache of the entire year? WWE fans, brace yourselves, because the backstage area just transformed into an absolute war zone, and the fallout is nothing short of nuclear. We are talking about a physical confrontation so brutal, so utterly chaotic, that Triple H himself had to step out of the boardroom and hand down a massive, immediate suspension. Charlotte Flair has officially been sent home after unleashing an absolute beatdown on Jade Cargill. This is not just a standard storyline disagreement. This is a catastrophic corporate meltdown that has left the entire locker room completely paralyzed with shock. Before we dive directly into the bloody details of this backstage assault and what it means for the future of the women's division, do take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button and click the notifications bell icon right now. It costs absolutely nothing, but it means everything to our hardworking team here at Wrestling Rush News. By subscribing, you ensure that you never miss a single second of our fast-paced breaking updates from around the wrestling world. Go ahead and smash that bell icon right now so you can stay ahead of the game. Phenomenal. Now let us get right back to the main event. Imagine this. You are standing in the gorilla position, the music is pumping, the crowd is roaring, and suddenly a human hurricane comes crashing through the curtain. That is the exact nightmare that unfolded this week. Charlotte Flair, a woman who treats the WWE Women's Division like her own personal playground, decided that standard competition was no longer enough. Instead of waiting for a sanctioned match under the bright lights, the multi-time champion took matters into her own hands in the dark, unedited corridors of the arena. Her target? None other than the Storm herself, Jade Cargill. Now, you might be wondering what could possibly possess Charlotte Flair to risk her entire legacy and corporate standing for a backstage assault. The tension between these two powerhouse athletes has been simmering like a volcano for months, but nobody expected it to erupt with this level of sheer violence. According to verified backstage reports, the confrontation started over a simple verbal disagreement before escalating faster than a generic lightning bolt. Witnesses claim Charlotte blinded Jade with a technical equipment case before driving her face first into a concrete wall. It was a calculated, vicious takedown that looked less like sports entertainment and more like an absolute street fight. But wait, because the plot thickens faster than a plot line in a Hollywood thriller. How did the chief content officer, Triple H, respond to this absolute disrespect for his authority? If you thought the boss was going to let this slide with a simple fine or a slap on the wrist, you are completely mistaken. Triple H was reportedly absolutely furious, storming into the trainer's room where Jade Cargill was receiving medical attention, and immediately calling security to escort Charlotte Flair out of the building. Within hours, the corporate office issued an official statement confirming that Charlotte Flair has been suspended indefinitely without pay for conduct unbecoming of a WWE superstar. This massive financial and professional penalty is a massive statement from the new regime. It proves that no matter how many championship belts you have won, and no matter who your famous father is, nobody is bigger than the brand itself. The internet has absolutely exploded since the suspension was announced. Social media platforms lit up with millions of fans arguing over whether Charlotte went too far, or if Jade Cargill simply bit off more than she could chew by challenging the established queen of the locker room. Memes and reaction videos are flying left and right, turning this backstage crisis into the single most talked about event in the industry. If you thought the drama ended with Charlotte being kicked out of the arena, brace yourself, because the fallout from this suspension is about to alter the entire landscape of the company. With Charlotte sidelined indefinitely, a massive power vacuum has just opened up at the very top of the women's division.
Other superstars are already circling like sharks, smelling blood in the water and preparing to take the crown for themselves. But the real question on everybody's lips is what happens to Jade Cargill when she finally recovers from this brutal assault. Jade is not the type of athlete to sit back and play the victim. She's a certified powerhouse who will undoubtedly be looking for absolute, unfiltered revenge the exact moment she's cleared by medical staff. This entire situation is a ticking bomb for the creative team. When Charlotte Flair eventually returns from her suspension, the animosity between her and Jade Cargill will be at an all-time high, setting the stage for a rivalry that could easily headline a major premium live event. Traditionalists are worried that this level of backstage chaos undermines the discipline of the roster, but the reality is that the fans are absolutely loving every single second of the unpredictability. It brings back a raw, edgy energy to the product that we haven't seen in years, proving that anything can happen at any moment in the modern era of professional wrestling. So here we are. Charlotte Flair is sitting at home, losing thousands of dollars a day, while Jade Cargill plots her ultimate comeuppance from the training room. Triple H has drawn a clear line in the sand, showing the entire roster that chaos will be met with immediate corporate justice. This is real. The stakes are never been higher, and the road to recovery for the women's division is going to be a wild, unforgettable ride. Thank you very much for watching Wrestling Rush News.